Okay, computer networks. Computer networks is the interconnection of devices. Okay, so in these interconnections of devices, why they have been interconnected? Because to share resources among themselves as well as to share information among themselves. So interconnections of devices in order to share information or in order to share resources, that is all about computer networks. All of this will be treated as a definition also. We'll be getting separate definition in the PDF file. I'll be sending you the notes of this after explanation. I will be sending you the proper notes for that. So computer networks, say here C1, C2, C3 are C3 computers present in this place. So we'll be bringing these three computers under one network. Say C1 is connected to C2 now. C2 instead will be connected to C1 by this arrow. C2 is connected to C3. C3 in turn is connected to C2. Again, C1 is connected to C3. C3 is in turn connected to C1. So this becomes a network for us. So this is the interconnections, and in this system all the machines will be sharing information with one another, and they will be also sharing the resources with one another. Alright, so let's be clear with what is computer networks. Then there will be simultaneously other topics under this heading. Okay, under this heading there will be other topics also. Okay, what is the advantage of computer network? The advantage of computer network is sharing of resources takes place. Say we are having 10 computers in our college, Kalpana campus. Okay, we are having 10 different computers. We have more than that, but I am giving you one example. So we are having 10 different computers. So the front desk, our reception area, then our GL room, okay, then principal ma'am's rooms, or the computer lab itself. So there are different machines. We are considering that 10 different places, 10 machines are there, 10 computers are there. What they will do, they have one common printer. So we have one common printer. So from all the machines, whatever print is being done, that print is being taken in this one common printer. That means sharing of resources. That resource here is the printer. So sharing of resources is being taken place. So all the 10 computers are simultaneously printing, and all the printing is being taken place with the help of one printer. So that is sharing of resources. So these are the plus points. The sharing of resources takes place, and sharing of information also takes place. That means it is something, some information, some files are saved in one computer. The other computer which are connected, say some information is saved in C1. Then C2, the person who is operating on C2, he can easily get access to these files which are saved in this machine. C1 persons can easily access the files which are saved here, files, photographs, pictures, whatever, media, MP3, MP4, whatever. So these are the advantages of computer networks. So why we go for computer networks? So these are the plus, and there are some minuses also. That is the disadvantages also. What are the disadvantages? The disadvantages is that the setting up of a computer network is a clumsy process. So it is a clumsy process, and your information is vulnerable. What does this means? That means, say you have one operator who is operating on this machine has set his some private information there. That can be easily accessed by this, because they are under one network, and all the files of these machines can be easily accessed by the person who is sitting on this one. So are the disadvantages. That means your information is private information. If you save in any machine, that is get easily accessible to the other persons. Okay, this is the disadvantage of computer. So now let's come to the example part. So what do you mean by computer networks? I have told. Now what is the example of a computer network? Example, centralized system. Any centralized systems is the example of a computer network. Say the banking part. So you are having account in one branch, and you are going to other state, and you are using the ATM of that state. That is what, because that is only possible because of this network. So you are under one network. So entire India is considered as one network. So you are having ATM card. You are going to any other state, but you are inside only one network itself. That's why it's possible. So any centralized system, that is banking system or the train reservation system or the air ticket reservation system, anything that is a centralized system. So now you will be applying for AIEEE exams. Okay, so after year 12, so you'll be all will be applying for AIEEE exams. So you will be डूइंग द फॉर्म फिलअप. आप लोग जो फॉर्म फिलअप करेंगे वो सेंट्रलाइज सिस्टम के द्वारा हो जाएगा. कोई असम में बैठ के फॉर्म फिलअप कर रहा है, कोई बिहार में बैठ के कर रहा है, कोई बंगाल में बैठ के कर रहा है. ओके, सो सम wherever means in any part of the country you are sitting and you are doing the form fill-up that you are wanting to sit for that exam. That form fill-up is being done and all this database this are being saved in the database. वो अलग पार्ट है, वो भी है 12 का सिलेबस में, वो अलग टॉपिक है, अलग यूनिट है, उसमें आएंगे. So all these are possible in the centralized system. The storage takes place in one system, say that is of the CBC, www.cbc.nic.in, or that even you can use that website for accessing your 12 results also. So recently the results when it's declared in any boards exam and all, you see that time. So all these are maintained by a centralized system. The example of computer network is a centralized system. What happens in a centralized system? In the centralized system there are client server. Client server. Okay, so one more thing, in a computer network each computers are considered as nodes, NODES. What each computer is considered as? Each computer is considered as a node, NODE. Okay, so client server C1, C2, C3 are the clients and this is the server. So how they are different from one another? They are ordinary machines and this is a powerful machines, that much in layman's language. So this is I'm saying so that it becomes easy for you. C1, C2, C3 are the normal computers and this is a supercomputer or powerful computer. Supercomputer बोलना गलत होगा, supercomputer बोलना नहीं, इसे powerful computer बोलेंगे हम. ओके, सो ईच मशीन से C1 अलग से हो गया नेटवर्क में है, C2 अलग से नेटवर्क में है. सो अलग अलग जो है, जैसे ये मशीन का नाम हो जाएगा नोड, ये भी नोड, ये भी नोड, नोड भी बोल सकते हैं, और दूसरा नाम host is C1, C2, C3. We can name them as nodes or we can name them as host. यही सब बनता है क्या, nodes, host, ये सभी इंटर्न है client who will send the request. यहाँ पे क्या भेजा जाता है, रिक्वेस्ट भेजा जा रहा है, एंड द सर्वर इन टर्न इज गिविंग यू द रिस्पॉन्स. ये तो हो गया रिक्वेस्ट पार्ट, ये हो गया, इस एरो विल डिटरमाइन द रिस्पॉन्स. रिस्पॉन्स सर्वर जो रिटर्न भेजता है उसे हम रिस्पॉन्स बोलते हैं. ओके, सो दिस इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क एंड this is the setup. Okay, or you have been knowing what are nodes and all. So one more questions कभी कभी चला आता है, nodes क्या है? Each computers in a network are termed as nodes or host or client. तीनों में से कोई भी एक नाम. तो 1 marks के लिए कभी कभी पूछा जाता है, इसलिए यहाँ पे मैंने बोल दिया. That you will be getting separately in the notes also. Whatever notes I'll be sending you, you will be getting 1 marks questions as well. I'll be sending you. So now let's come to components of a computer network. So एक कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क में क्या क्या कंपोनेंट्स होता है. See, components of a network. So I put the fan low so that you people can hear it comfortably. There is no disturbances, no background noise in the video, so that's why I'm sweating again and again. Okay, so components of a computer network. So what are the components? Hardware, software, okay, So components of a computer network. Under this, below this, there are these subunits. हार्डवेयर होता है, एक नेटवर्क में हार्डवेयर होगा. हार्डवेयर का एग्जांपल क्या क्या है? Switch, hub, router. I'm so sure that you have already heard about all this, and these are again the part of class 12 syllabus, or in this unit itself I'll be teaching you. In the further videos you'll be getting to know what are switches, hub, routers, all this in detail. Then the softwares, okay, or the communication channel. So when the client is sending the request to the server and the server in turn is sending the response to the client, उस दौरान वो जो communication होता है वो चैनल के बीच से होता है. देयर शुड बी ए पर्टिकुलर चैनल और मीडियम. इन फिजिक्स यू हैव गॉट लाइट रिक्वायर्स ए मीडियम टू ट्रैवल. सो यहाँ पे भी मीडियम चाहिए जिसको यूज करके रिक्वेस्ट भेजा जाए और रिस्पॉन्स वापस आए. सो दैट इज द मीडियम हियर. सो मीडियम इज द कम्युनिकेशन चैनल.